Hello and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be going through place values and estimation for the AQA and Edexcel 9-to-1 GCSE mathematics. So let's jump right into it. To begin, we need to understand significant figures. A way to think about significant figures is rounding to the nearest number. So let's do an example because this topic is better explained practically. Taking 4,535, we can write this to one significant figure. Observing this number, we take the first value, as in the first significant figure, which is in the thousands. So we want to write 4,535 to the nearest 1,000. And since we are closer to 5,000 than 4,000, the answer is 5,000. Two significant figures is the same method. Taking 854 and writing to two significant figures, or SF, we can see the second value in the number is 50, which is in our tens. So we want to write 850 to the nearest 10. Since 850 is closer than 860, then the answer is 850. That is how we write in significant figures. A quick thing to note in these cases, if you have a decimal number, for example 0.00564, we start taking the significance figures from the first non-zero value, which in this case will be 5. Now let's get into decimal places. This is similar to significant figures, but we begin after the decimal point. So 2 decimal points with 74.356, for example, will begin after the decimal point. So in this case, it will be our 5. So we round to that 5. And since we are closer to 74.36 than 74.35, we will take 74.36. Perfect. So as you can see, just a little change from significant figures. Another note here, we will always take the places from the first value after the decimal point, even if it is 0. Now, how do we use this to estimate? Well, what we want to do is when we are asked to estimate the value of a sum, we want to write all our numbers to a certain amount of significant figures. Usually this is 2 significant figures unless specified. So a quick run for example, follow along as I'll make this one complex, so hopefully other questions will feel like a walk in the park. Taking square root 51.2 take away 16.9, all divided by 2.04. First, we will write all the numbers to 2 significant figures. This will give root 51 take away 17 divided by 2. Now, finding the value of the root, 51 take 17 is 34. Then 34 divided by 2 will give us 17. So we have root 17, which we know is in between 4 and 5. Since we are going to be much closer to 4 in this case, we can estimate that the answer is, let's say, 4.1. Generally, there is some budging room, so in some exams, an example of 4 or 4.2 may be acceptable. Perfect. I hope that all makes sense. Now let's do a quick quiz to see if you got it. The last 2 questions will be a bit more challenging. So first, what is 1,352 to 3 significant figures? Estimate the value of root 10. Estimate 10.43 take away 8.83. More difficult, 0.04245 to 2 significant figures and then 2 decimal places. And finally, estimate root 88.32 plus 54.6. Perfect. The answers will be in the comments. Make sure you really understand how I got the answers given. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you learnt something, please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.